It is currently 3:57 in the morning, and I have to be quiet because right on the other side of that wall, my two kids are sleeping. But I am up this early, and I am going to head out and drive around my neighborhood for the next couple hours because there are tons of useful items sitting on the curbside. And if I don't get to them in time, a couple hours from now, they're gonna be loaded up into a garbage truck and taken right to the landfill, never to be used again. But if I can get to them in time, I can sell them for profit, and most importantly, those items can be used for years and years to come. So let's stop talking and let's head out and see what we can find. I hope you join me. All right, we have made it out here, and we are actually at the same house that we started out last week. This cabinet was here last week. This week they do have a sticker. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they just had two. I thought maybe they had to have a sticker because that's so large, but it doesn't appear so. We have some toys here. They look, ooh, that's kind of creepy, to be honest with you. They are pretty dirty. Obviously they're kids' toys, but I'm not seeing anything that's sticking out there. We'll walk around. Bassinet. Last week, I don't think we took anything from this pile. This could be nice, though. Probably broken now that they put this couch right on top of it, but it would have been fairly decent. It's like a little closet organizer. And we got some tires to kick, but those, I don't know, people always throw those out. I always mention it. People always throw those out, but there's no chance that the garbage man's taking those. So nonetheless, I don't think there's anything for us here, but hopefully we can continue on and find some decent stuff. Get a pile of bins here, and as long as the tops appear to match, I will take them all. And these are usually pretty good to grab, even if I just end up using them myself. Not sure where these white ones are going. This one obviously definitely does not go with these. But I mean, we got a couple blues here. This dark blue matches. So I'll grab the ones that I can match the colors to, and I'll see if these fit. I doubt that these are for the ones here. They just don't appear to be the same style. These all appear to have this end, and then this end would kind of stack on top of that. So we'll take probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I don't think that the rest are gonna have matching lids for us. But over here in the trash can, I didn't even really notice this. We have a metal shelf and the clips are on the poles here still, so we'll probably grab this. These are usually pretty decent shelves, NSF. You know, you could use these in a commercial setting if you want. It's only got 2 shelves with it, which is kind of a shame. Would have preferred, unless there's more down here. No. Scooter though. Yeah, so we'll take the bins and the shelf. I thought that this might be a statue when I first drove by, but it is actually a hawk, and it looks like he's got something under him. There's actually another hawk that just flew by. So I'm gonna leave these guys to eat their breakfast. See if this other hawk lands somewhere before. But I don't really like birds to begin with, but we're moving along. This bag here had a note that says XC90. So I was hoping that potentially the car mats for that car were in the bag. However, whatever this stuff is, styrofoam is in that bag. So we're going to be passing on that. I have done pretty well in the past about grabbing used car mats when people get, you know, the WeatherTech ones. You can sell the originals on eBay. The older the car, the better, because, you know, dealerships are looking to replace the original mats with, or the WeatherTech mats with the original ones, because a lot of people, you know, prefer that when buying a car. There is a bench and a bin here that I definitely want to check out. Now, obviously, I'm seeing that this bench has very stained cushions on it, but my idea would be, can I get these Velcro pieces off and just sell it? Because if I can, I'll pick that up either way, but if I can, that would probably be pretty doable, but unfortunately the finish is coming right off as I try to pull these up, or at least that one. Let's see this one. Not that it really matters at this point, but I mean, this one might have come off, but the finish came right off there, so that's unfortunately gonna be a no-go. It was a pretty decent piece besides the staining there. So let's just kind of check out this bin. This is very heavy. Let's see. This is actually a pretty clean one. We'll take this. This should be 20 bucks or so. I don't see any cracks. Just gotta be careful with these, because if you miss one crack on it, then you just pretty much got a huge waste of space. So I'll double check it. I just got a comment, and if you're watching, I just got a comment as I was recording this, and it said, wouldn't it be easier to pick with both hands? When, yes, of course it would be easier, but unfortunately I gotta hold this camera to film this. I'm using my iPhone with a, yeah, this is good to go. I'm using my iPhone with a tripod to record this, so I can't, you know, chest mount my iPhone onto my chest. So this is what we have, but it works. Take this along with us and see what else we can get. Here, the main thing, I mean, this is the first thing I wanted to check out, but I think that this is probably a little bit too far gone. I can't tell if that was originally a dresser, or no, I think it just was originally, you know, like a buffet type thing, but it's probably been in their garage for the past 20 years, so it's probably gonna be a little bit too far gone for me. But what I'm after is the storage drawers. I still have that lady that honestly doesn't know what she does, or how much more money she's getting, but if I could sell them to her for a wholesale price, and I think she cleans them up, she buys them as is, so it works for me. This one here is missing a wheel, but I'll just take all of the wheels off and it will just be a stationary drawer. And then this one's kind of nice, to be honest. This is really huge. Oh, they got it all taped up, which kind of makes me, it's really heavy, so I kind of think there might be stuff in it, which is not ideal. Let's put the camera down real quick. off of one to make sure that I'm not grabbing anything gross. Well, they're actually empty, so it's just a heavier drawer. So we will grab those two. I don't think that there's really anything else for us. Got some boxes, but we don't need those. The sun is coming up. You can kind of see it down the road there. I'll zoom in. That's kind of nice, but nonetheless, we'll take these drawers and move along. I'm gonna check out this bookshelf. Not sure what this is. It's got little nails in there. I didn't see them. Trash bags, grocery bags. That's kind of nice, I guess, if you need them. I'm kind of tempted to take that. Maybe my wife will use it. Got all the pieces there. Just gotta nail that back in. It's kind of cool. Excuse me. Nice for that. This is what I'm really after. I'm not going to take it though. This is really water damaged right up the top. I'm not sure how that's coming up on the camera. And that mirror, I think, is broken, unless it's supposed to know that it's broken, and I need to be very careful not to break that all over the street here. So I'm going to take this. If not, I'll just throw it away myself, or maybe sell it at the garage sale. It's kind of a cool piece. All right, we've got a couple piles. We'll walk around to check them all out. I don't think, two of them, I don't think there's really anything. This one would have been decent if that dresser was there, but it's not, and that chair is obviously not in good shape. I think this whole 4 set of houses is just, you know, doing their spring cleaning a little late. This is kind of cool. We'll grab that for our garage sale. Let's see what else is in here. Interesting. Oh, this is really cool stuff. Check this stuff out. Like little terracotta warriors. Some very very cool stuff. This guy, unfortunately, has broken feet. Oh, look at this, like, is this like Genghis Khan or something? That could be being very ignorant to whatever this actually is, and I apologize. He's got a broken hand or staff. That's kind of unfortunate. I'll probably take this guy though. I think he's cool. Let's see what else is in here. This one is called Whatnots Assortment in Cabinets. So let's see what the whatnots are. These are just books. So it's just some Modelo boxes. A cool little sun here. Won't be taking that. I was not expecting this. I'll show you at the last house the thing that I thought was going to be actually cool. This is some clothes. I don't have time or really space to go donate this stuff, unfortunately. Hate to see it go to the trash, but I mean, I would if I had the time. But I know that stuff's gonna be, ooh, this box is super heavy. This stuff's gonna sit in van for a long time. Same with these books. I mean, somebody could read this stuff, but it's unfortunate. Okay, so let me put this box back up here. I'm gonna have to put this down for a second. No, actually, I'm gonna leave this stuff here and walk back out. All right. Back to the walking. This side of the pile, I don't think there's really anything for me. I mean, this extra saucer is kind of nice, but I have a hard time getting rid of this. But back by the van is the last item of this 4 square of houses with trash. That's what I was most excited about. Was this bench. It's pretty nice. We gotta see if the wood. Unfortunately, the wood is really wobbly and splitting already. It's probably been sitting on their porch for a decade. I think this is unfortunately too far gone, so we're gonna be leaving that. But we got some unexpected finds here that I'm happy about. We got a slide here that we'll check out. Get this to kind of go back. Just got to make sure it's not cracked. Make sure. Well, as I say that, I noticed the crack on it right there. So that's going to make it pretty much unusable, unfortunately. Another comment that I will address was a comment saying that I parked way too far away from the stuff, and I get that, but and I did park kind of exponentially far from this one. But you see, you're driving and you see something marked Xmas and you're going, 25 miles an hour. It's unfortunately just paper boxes. There's nothing else really here for us, but you're driving 25 miles an hour. You got to make sure there's nobody right behind you. You can't just stop right in your tracks. You don't want to block somebody's driveway, so you end up right here. But there's that explanation for that commenter. All right, everybody, that's gonna do it for us here today. I think it was a pretty successful day. Not a whole bunch of items, but they're not all gonna be like that. We got that plastic storage bin and those storage drawers, and then those pretty cool terracotta warriors, some other stuff that I can't think of off the top of my head, but I really appreciate you watching. If you could leave me a like, I'd really, really appreciate it. Leave me a comment. Let me know what your favorite thing that we found was. And if you're not subscribed and you made it all the way to the end of the video, you must have enjoyed it. Just a little bit, give me another shot, subscribe to the channel. I'd also appreciate that. I hope to see you guys soon and in the next one. And I hope you guys have a great, great, great day. Thanks again for watching.